All right, fifth grade. So we are going to continue kind of talking about displacement and finding the volume of a fruit. So before we start doing any of our calculations, we need to fill in what fruit we have and then what you think is going to happen. Is it going to sink or is it going to float? So what we're going to do right now in this video is you are going to write the name of the fruit and then you're going to tell me is it going to sink or float. And if you want to, you can just put an S for sink and an F for float. So here's the first fruit we are going to take a look at. It is a strawberry, so go ahead and write the word strawberry. And then right next to it in that next column, you're just going to put S or F. Do you think a strawberry will sink or do you think it will float? Next, we're going to take a look at this fruit. And this is, oh my goodness, it even has it right there written for you, avocado. This is an avocado. So you need to write that underneath where you wrote strawberry and then right next to it in that next column over, you need to put an S for sink or an F for float. Do you think it will float or sink? Okay. The next fruit we are going to look at is going to be an orange. Okay. So go ahead and write orange and then right next to it, go ahead and either put an S or an F in that column. The next fruit we're going to look at is going to be a lime. Do we think it's going to sink or do we think it's going to float? So go ahead and put lime and then in that next column put an S for sink or an F for float. What do you think is going to happen? The last one is going to be, or sorry, not the last one, the next one is a lemon. So go ahead and write that word lemon. And then next to it in that column over, you're going to write S for sink or F for float. And then we have an apple. All right. So you want to go ahead and write apple. And then do you think it's going to sink or float with an S or an F in that next column?